Hello, I'm Roshan Zaid and my student ID is 1717135. What we have done here is two different projects, client and server project, into different mechanisms. Those are Java RMI and XML RPC. XML RPC is client procedure call when Java RMI is totally a Java based system which is object oriented. And when I say object oriented, yes, I remember about the thing that they have added in object oriented concepts that have been added in our system. First one is, I would say, the item classes, which extends each deposit item. All the item classes would be extending the deposit item. And then the interface is also a method, also an object oriented concept. Then later on I'll be explaining some more of object oriented concepts here. And for event driven programming, we have one class here called action perform. This is where all the events from client UI are handled. If it's the glass button clicked, the process should be happened is this, and the plastic bottle clicked, these are the process. Likewise, every event is handled in these classes. In each and every buttons, I have created the connection URL, which means a class that I have created in each and every projects. So we can just simply call the class name and the method URL and simply start the connection. So receipt basis is the class where the receipt is being printed and the process that all happens there. And we have an engineer login and engineer dashboard where he can empty the items and stuffs. So I'll show you a direct demo on this project. So these are the text files that we are using as a data storage, data edit and delete stuff. So all the stuffs would be handled by the operation class that we are having here. Each and every project has an operation class too. So by the methods here we have implemented, we would be handling the text files. For an example, so into the system, I'll directly take you into the system. Java RMI, and this is the connection class. I'll start from login. Zaid 123 login, welcome. And this is the feature that I have added for the admin. This is the engineer option. For this option, we don't need a client connection because it's only would be done by the admin. So for an example, we are simply adding an engineer. The engineer ID is 0980876. Engineer username RTY, password POI, and the contact number 0987, some random numbers to save the time. By the meantime, I am showing you the engineer text as well. So engineer has been successfully added to the server. Yes, he has added. This has happened via the methods. All the engineer process is handled here in admin dashboard. This is the class that all the engineer works has been done. We can remove engineer from this method by just seeing this stuff. So I'm just explaining. This is remove engineer, and to set engineer details, I mean to save editing engineer details. Get engineer ID in the sense we can get engineer's ID via this combo box. That's what it means. So E876, we can change WER, and we can simply save it. Yeah, it has been modified, WER. So this is how the data storage thing has maintained. Engineers deleted. I'll run the client application is as well.
Hi there. You can add your items now.
This is the feature that I have added to the system. Voice assistance. Items have been added. We can see the items that are in our machine. We can, by refreshing this combo box, we can get the latest value. We can empty the machine. We can empty the machine using this confirmation dialog. You can also edit the machine weight using this edit value. All these functions have been implemented in one button, so we can't just click save changes because we have to specify both item value and weight. Save changes, yes. The machine weight also has been handled in a text file here. This is where the machine weight is edited. Apart from that, I have added another feature called customer message. The customer message, in the sense the customer can send any messages to the admin panel. So the admin panel can consider customers' ideas, suggestions to their system. And there's an about us panel so that he can get to know about the organization. Engineer login. Engineer can log into the system as this, and he can empty the machine. The engineer login ID and password would be collected from the engineer txt file. So this is the RMI. RMI is very simple and object oriented, so easy to use. And I would be explaining my timeout class. If the system is inactive for 30 seconds, it will throw another message called machine is reset due to user's inactivity. Also, it will give a voice message saying, dear customer, please don't take more than 30 seconds to interact with the system. Also, there's another class that so far so good. So I'll be running the XML RPC. This is my server class. These are the connection that made to the system, and for each and every button click and actions I have added the particular XML RPC command to this particular XML RPC connections to these buttons. This is how the connections are made in the item machine details and all has pulled. I'll be running this system too. Admin login detail is saved in a admin text file. I'll log into the system. So starter and clients are allowed to connect it. Everything is empty. The client I will run recycling GUI.
Hi there. You can add your items now.
Machine is connected. Can enter the machine right here. Machine is empty. Can edit the machine rate. So the client can send a message. ST send message. Message has been received. So this is the function that I have added to the system. Everything works fine. You can have a look. I couldn't explain more features on my system within these 10 minutes. Thank you.